Alright, Brew Crew, welcome back to another video. I'm going to start off by talking about SPY today. When I saw that we tried to take out the overnight low but couldn't, I was thinking that it's probably safer to remove the upside risk and shift it to the downside. So I bought back the 334 call and sold the 308 put. So now I'm long the 310 put, short the 308 put, and short 2 of the 305 puts. So we'll see what happens. Overall, I do think the market is going to have a hard time moving lower. It just felt like the shorts were pretty nervous. I was looking at ES and I was thinking to myself that if the market were going to sell off hard, it would have done so this morning when we took out the overnight low and not cross back above and rip higher. So if it's not going to sell off hard, then there's a low chance that we'll even come close to 310 tomorrow, which is where the long put is. So that's it for SPY. Next is Zoom. This one dropped hard. I was watching it this morning and giving it some time to work itself out, but the sideways action resolved to the downside, and a lot of the premium from those out-of-money calls got crushed. So at the time, I sold the 515, 525 call vertical to take in some credit, but as I thought about it, I realized that if Zoom were to recover tomorrow back near 515, the only way the spread would be able to expand meaningfully is if that long strike were lower. So I made the trade-off of keeping the long strike lower and rolled the 525 call down to 520. So we'll see what happens on that one tomorrow. This was definitely a tricky trade. The debit on this so far is roughly $2, which is substantial. So there are a couple of lessons here, which I'll go over in the trade retro this weekend. Now today, I also entered a new trade in Amazon. It was the 3300, 3350, 3450 call broken wing butterfly put on for next Friday for a 37-cent credit. The reasoning for this trade was simply that I think the bottom is in. I think the market has put in a bottom and there's a potential for a bounce. I just don't know when and how hard. Now, if I'm wrong and the bottom is not in, then no harm, no foul. But if a bounce were to happen, since I don't know how hard it'll be, and because my broken wing butterfly is essentially a narrower long call vertical in conjunction with a wider short call vertical, I don't want Amazon to suddenly rip hard to the upside. So I might as well look for levels of potential resistance for the stock to have to spend some time to chew through. And in Amazon, as with some other Fangman stocks, I found quite a few. Right now, we're trading at a high volume node, which acts like a pretty strong magnet, and that should help keep prices around this area for a bit. The next level of resistance would be the 38% fib retracement, followed by the high volume node right above that at around 3165, which is going to line up with the 20 and 50 MA. So that would be a significant level for Amazon to contend with. After that, the next level of resistance is the 50% fib at 3211, and then finally we have the 61.8 fib at 3292. Okay, so all of those need to be breached before we even reach the first long call of the fly, which is positioned at 3300. So if Amazon spends some time crawling through those levels, then by the time it does reach that 3300 level, the spread should have expanded pretty nicely by then. So we shall see, all right? But that is basically it for today. As always, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below, and feel free to join us by checking out the links to our Twitter, Discord, and Twitch down in the description below. It's all free. We share our thoughts and trades, setups, entries, exits, all that good stuff, all that good commentary, and all those good vibes. But for now, stay safe, Brew Crew, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.